We're fucking back, motherfuckers. Wes is here. Bobby's here. Wes can hear. He is here. He can hear because his headphones are fixed. He had a hell of a week last week, but he's here back in the motherfucking building.
I'm going to say sometimes you don't know what you have until it's taken from you. I was as mad as I've been in so long because these headphones just wouldn't connect to my phone, my computer. I was distraught. I was upset. I need these. These are important, and
Why are they
I
so
have them
important
back.
to you?
I have them back. Just, working out, gotta have headphones. I tried to run a couple times without headphones. I fell, literally tripped and fell. That's what I got for running without headphones.
Couple follow-ups to that. Do you think the lack of headphones led to the running or led to the fall?
I was upset when I ran, so maybe. But no,
Were you
I
just
went back to the
stomping
place.
a little
I
hard.
went back to
or-
where I fell. No reason for me to fall. There was not a lip or it was
Damn.
dark. It was dark, but I just
You were in your head.
No
I
change
was.
in
I was listening.
elevation.
I was listening to my fat ass breathe and just because I didn't have headphones. Couldn't drown it out.
Damn.
You gotta just get a cheap pair, just a backup. A nice
Yeah.
basic white corded. You get the nice white cord iPhone. Those will never break. They'll
Yeah.
work no matter what, unless you actively try to break them.
I don't know how true
They'll
that
always
is,
be there
but
for you. Well, you know what I mean.
they're
I
good
mean,
backup. They're good
when's the last time you had a pair of those headphones that you kept for the entire life of it until they didn't work?
Yeah.
The man
Sure,
has
they're
a
your
point.
backups. They're not getting
Anyways.
that much volume of listening.
Anyways, I'm back. Feels
You're
good.
fucking back. I can't believe you fell. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
That's great.
skinned, a little skinned, both knees. It was full on. I fell
Man.
straight up. I fell. I tripped and fell. Been a long time,
It
but
happens so often when you're a child. As an adult, it's just like, man, when is the last time I skinned up my hands and knees? It just does
Yeah.
not happen very
Falling
often.
sober is the most humbling experience.
oh dude, the only thing I can think of was so it was pretty cold, and I did have long Under Armour, long pants, spandex on. So the legs were just a little tighter, a little more constricted. So maybe just not knees and feet just weren't getting as high as they usually are when I'm just shorts only. That's the only thing I can think of. I was a little constricted and just biffed it, just straight up. I got nothing. We've got no excuse, honestly. That's all I can come up with.
That's rough. That's rough. Bobby, how are
Thankfully,
you doing?
It was dark just to end. It was dark. Hopefully, no one saw me, but there's
You said it was
probably
dark.
a footage, some camera.
If we
Were
could
you
tap into
residential?
the
Oh.
whatchamacallit, the stoplight cam, one of the light pole cameras they probably got there,
Yeah,
that would be great. If
That
anyone
would be
working
really
at the
great.
city of Bloomington, Illinois,
Yeah,
if anyone
Bloomington
could
wants to hit
get
us with that.
get that worked
that'd be
out.
appreciated. Yeah.
We'd like
Nice.
it.
Bobby,
Yeah,
how are you
would.
doing?
I'm doing great. Today I feel like I'm on a high. I feel like a new woman because Monday I came down with the stomach flu.
Mm.
So I was down for the count Monday afternoon, all of yesterday. Today I woke up and it was like when the grandpa gets out of bed and fucking Willy Wonka. And I was like, I just felt like a different person. That was the most, speaking of humbling experiences, a few things there. Having the stomach flu couldn't be more humbling if you fucking tried. The worst thing I've ever experienced. I've never been that sick in my life.
Yeah, there's nothing quite. It seems like when you have it where it's like a 1 to 1.5 day thing, it's always just so aggressive for
It
10
was
hours. You're like, I mean, I can't
brutal.
move. If I get up, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah.
I'm just
It
gonna
was
poop all over myself
so
like a little
bad.
baby. If I walk, if I move, if I budge, it's terrible.
I should have put a tampon up there, honestly.
Oh no. You were, however, positive side, bright side, trying to drop a couple pounds. Wedding's coming up. That's helpful.
How was the
Yeah.
scale looking? Pretty
Drop a
good.
couple pounds.
I took a vow not to weigh myself due to my severe deteriorating mental health, but I assume that it's down a little bit.
We're a little light.
Yeah, I feel a little light. Another fun fact is, if you don't know, I do get cosmetic injections, so I have like filler in my face. And when you have filler and you get a fever, sometimes it can like cause a reaction. So like right now, like my chin is swollen and my cheeks like hurt to the touch because my filler is like, what the fuck is going on in here? So that's been fun. I feel like I look like Jay Leno. Like no one else can notice it, but I can. Like my chin hurts so fucking bad. Had hella fever dreams. And then the worst thing of all is that Tommy got sick too. Normally he's like my nurse and he was sick, so then I had to like buck up and be the big guy, and it's tough.
Bummer.
But you know, I feel great now.
The things we do for beauty. It's it's a gift and a curse. You know,
I was
everything has a
speaking of that,
price.
What not really to do with the sickness, but a bit of that story. What's the point of the filler for your face?
I mean, just to make you like more symmetrical, or just to like, so when you're adding volume, it's because how you want the shadows to hit your face, you know? So like you can see this shadow, boom.
No,
it's like
I don't know.
cheekbone.
I see.
You know how gals, they'll
Where-
be on IG
You know how I
and
be.
it's a different angle. You'll be like, I see you in person. You don't look like that. It's all the lighting. It's all the angles. You know, it
So you
hits
don't
your.
think I look like this in person?
Yeah, folks, Bobby looks like shit in person.
Well, that's
She
the whole
looks
point
like-
of lighting. You look like in person, you could look different ways, much like Logan from Bachelor fame. It's all
dude
about
has the
lighting. It's
worst
all about
angles.
angles. Sometimes you look
That's
like
tough.
a sloth. Sometimes you look kind of hot.
Yeah,
That's true. And I kind of feel like that. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm the ugliest human to ever exist. And then other pics, I'm like, damn, is that me?
serving.
So strange how different mirrors you see yourself differently
Oh,
in. It'll
dude.
be 2-3 different mirrors. You'd be like, I'm a gremlin, and the next one's like, I could probably pass as a Hemsworth. I don't know.
I think
It's
I could
yeah.
pull
close.
Harry Styles.
There was a God when we lived in Chicago. There was, I think it was on either the post office or the bank that was nearby us, and they had like giant, like full, like windows. You'd walk
Uh-huh.
by and see just like a full body shot in the reflection. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Can really set your week back when you
Looked
catch
a
your
little
full
doughy.
reflection- full reflection in the
Added a few
Looking-
lbs. You looked a
looking tough.
little thick.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Little
You never want to catch a
schlubby.
full side profile, little side
Oh.
prof in the reflection. Just really ruin a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually like seeing my side profile is actually like one of my worst fears. Like if you take a video of me, you're going to catch me looking at the camera because you're not going to catch this. Like my work, we had a like work conference in Texas and they like posted like a recap every day. Every time I saw that camera, I was like, Zoolander and the bitch.
Catching me slacking.
They still caught my side profile and put it on the fucking Instagram.
Sons of fucking
Shameful.
bitches that you
Fucking
need to
bitch.
get my approval before you post this shit.
Right.
If anything, a company that expertise sizes in plastic surgery and
Mhm.
cosmetic products should know angles in this shit are very important.
I know.
Hmm.
I
True.
know. So I'm gonna have a talk with them, but we'll see. Also, just got back from Dallas. Good old heart of Dallas. Got a promotion.
Yes.
Damn. Slay queen.
Slay.
How's
Okay.
Dallas this time around? Same old, same old. Are we going
So
to different
fun.
places, or is it kind of repeat
going to
itself a
different-
little bit? That's
We're
good.
going to different places. Yeah. So this time it was very cool. I know, Brody, you have just such a love for like drinking activities while, all of that. I did plan a work outing for my specific team, and we went to Putt-Putt, but it was like an immersive experience. So like you get there and like you can't even walk to a table. You can't even get in without a reservation. It's very cool. And each room is like a different theme. So like our table was awesome in like a really like dark area, and then they took you to the mini golf and it was like all like illusions. So like all of the holes were like based off of illusions. It was very cool.
Very cool. Interesting. Interesting.
Went to a few dinner places, drank a little bit, smoked a little bit. You know how I be.
Damn. Damn. What a work trip. Damn, dude. All right, so you're promoted now. Are you like over certain other employees? Are you a
Yeah.
a supervisor, a manager of sorts.
Leadership. Yep, I'm a senior manager.
Wow, that sounds
Wow.
important.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. I am a STEM girly for those who don't know.
Now you
So,
know. STEM
there you
girly. Tell all your subordinates, those little scum grunt workers, to subscribe to our podcast, or they're fired.
Yeah, they're gonna love that. I for sure will.
Maybe a memo. Hey, just circling back on this. Wanted to reach
Yeah,
out.
just touching
wanted to touch
base.
base.
Mm-hmm.
Get your week off on the right foot. Listen to my voice while you're doing your work,
More.
and then we'll hop on a call and I'll talk to you more.
Mhm.
Nice.
Also, just
Yeah.
want to show you that I'm just like kind of a fun, quirky boss. I'm not
I'm like
most
kind of
bosses.
cool.
Kind of crazy.
I got a
I'm kinda
pod. I
crazy.
like putt putt. I'm a
Mhm.
STEM girly.
I talk about sucking dick and eating box on my podcast.
Right. Right. You know, they should listen. I think that they would be. I would teach them a lot about who I am as a person. And
That's probably
it might,
true.
It might make more sense. Honestly, might make more sense.
True.
I did get a weed gummy when I was down there too,
Hmm.
and I'm not a weed girly normally because I don't know, I can't as much. I panic a little.
Okay.
But it was a peach ring, and it was. I swear she said it was 100 milligrams for the whole peach ring. So I've been nibbling this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and
That
I
seems
took
high.
a
Yeah,
little.
okay.
It seems high, but she lives
That's
in
a
like
lot.
New York. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Do
I
they
just
like?
took.
What does that mean?
Is they
I don't
like?
know. I didn't know if
They go hard as
dispensaries are
fuck in New
different.
York, bro.
I
The
don't know.
Big Apple.
Big apple, big
weed
weed.
apple.
Yeah, I've heard
big
that.
weed apple. I think that's what they call it.
I took a
where it
little
got the
nibble
name
of it the other night at the bar because I was like coming off a crazy flight, went home super late. We almost missed our fucking flight again. So I
You gotta
just
get
took
that
a
under
little.
control.
I know. Took a little nib of the old weed gummy, and I was just like staring into oblivion,
Hell
and
yeah.
it felt really good. So
Okay.
I might be on the weed.
It's very tough to find that right because God, whenever you go over that precipice, it's terrible. But if you can just reach right up to that edge, God, it's good. It's great.
Yeah.
But whenever
Yeah.
you go too far, it sucks.
I'm just not good at moderation. I don't know if you guys
No,
feel the
me
same.
neither.
Like, if I like something, like if I'm like, oh, I fucking love this vodka water right now, it's like I can't think to myself like this tastes good, but maybe you shouldn't chug it. And
Yeah.
that's
Maybe
something
just-
that I really learned about myself going to Dallas so often.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot shut the faucet off usually. If like we go out and it's like, we have a couple beers at dinner, it's like, well, fuck, let's go out, let's party all fucking night, and let's fucking put a bow on this thing. If not,
Mhm.
why are we even here to begin with?
Right? It's
Yeah.
tough.
Grip it and
Yeah.
fucking rip it.
It's fucking tough. So I'm going to start working on self-control. I have a few weeks until I'm in Vegas, which is terrifying because the group that I'm going with...
The city
2
of
weeks.
self-control.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today, I'll be in Vegas, and I'm fucking worried about that because the crew I'm going with, they like to party. So stay tuned, guys.
Dang.
I would just get really into gambling. Just spend your whole time at the tables.
Yeah.
Playing some blackjack, a little craps, a little roulette.
I'll be like, you know what, to our CEO, like, you should throw a few on here. Just see what employee does the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to put
Yeah.
any of my money in on the gambling. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah. You should burn an afternoon at the tables. Yeah. Just forget what day it is. Playing some blackjack.
You won't eat, you
Sounds
won't
like me.
drink. Well, you'll probably drink actually, so maybe not. The
Yeah.
drinks are
I'm
free
supposed to
usually
be
when you're gambling.
working.
So
Supposed to be working while
It's called
I'm there.
networking.
True. That's such a good point.
Yeah.
hey, dealer, have you ever thought about getting fillers?
You kind of look like shit. Have you ever?
You're
thought
kind of ugly. I can make you hot. Thoughts?
Right.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it could work. It could work. But that's all that's new with me, which is kind of a lot.
It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. Wes, are you going to measure yourself live on the podcast? I know you teased that for your tuxedo. I don't even know how you're going to do that by yourself.
Yeah. No.
Seems like
I'm.
you need another.
Yeah. You do.
You live
Yeah,
with
I got-
Brady.
I got nothing there. I'll just go this weekend and find someone to do it.
Yeah, that's It's
I
probably
didn't even do anything for Tommy. I just put in his sizes.
yeah. I mean, if you already know your measurements, assuming he's not fluctuating in weight, which it doesn't seem like he is.
We'll see. But you also can exchange it. So like if something happens, you can exchange it. But yeah, get your fucking sizes in. Order that shit. Got me stressed.
You're
did
gonna
it,
kill
aren't
this
Do it.
woman,
you?
Wes.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I should be the last thing you're worried about. I'll be there. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's
Don't-
fine.
It's literally fine.
It's literally the most fine.
All right. Speaking of things that are fine, you want to talk about the new cast of The Bachelor?
Yeah, just about
You
as
wanna
fine as it gets. Just
Break
just
down
mid,
some of these broads.
Super
mid pack
fine.
as it gets. Yeah, let's look at them.
Hold on. Let me fucking try to get these goddamn ads off of here. Nah, never mind. Whatever.
No free ads.
Free clout.
Free clout. All right. So we got the USA Today, or whatever this is today. I don't know. We got the whole thing. We got some blurbs. Let me scroll to the top here. That's good podcasting
The
by
blurbs
me.
are so fucking boring.
Yeah. All these girls, shocker, they like a certain type of food, their pet, and some sort of incredibly generic hobby. So get
No
strapped
kidding.
in and ready for that. And honestly, they're all pretty good looking, and these are all like professional photos, so none of them are going to look bad. I don't really have a lot of opinions, but I guess we can kind of go through and see
Let's be
what
really
we're
mean to
thinking.
them.
Yeah, Wes, say what's the worst thing you can say about Allie here?
I don't
You
have a
suck.
full.
Come on.
I mean, yeah, that's yeah. There you go. Zoom out a bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. Okay.
26. Allie, hello.
Seems nice. I don't know.
She's a healthcare strategy project manager from Houston, Texas. She likes Disneyland porcelain dolls and her golden
Found it.
doodle named Texas. Yeah, porcelain
Found
dolls.
it.
That's a huge
Yeah.
red flag.
You're a creep. You like porcelain dolls and you're a Disney adult. I'll pass.
Disney
Yeah.
adults tough. However, I have a porcelain thing.
What?
So-
What do you mean?
I don't
Elaborate.
collect porcelain dolls, but I like this like specific type of porcelain that's made in Germany. So maybe it's just like a little nostalgic thing for her.
All right.
is where
Bobby's
she
a
gets
creep
me.
too.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with porcelain, the material. I sit on
seems
it
like
to
a-
shit all the time.
Seems like a fine material. I have no
Yeah.
qualms with the material.
I-
But when it's in
I
ball
can-
form, it creeps me out.
I was really familiar with the porcelain this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
shitting.
Shitting and
Anastasia,
Big poop
30. I'm
pod.
going to try to
Don't
go
like-
through these kind of quick because it's a little generic, all these.
Yeah,
so
I feel like
rapid
I don't like her
fire.
eyebrows. Is that weird?
no, she looks basic.
yeah, whatever.
They all look fucking basic. Yeah, keep.
She likes
scrolling.
Harry Potter. Ariel. She's
Her
kind of
eyebrows
got
are
weird
weird,
eyebrows
too.
too.
Yeah.
Sweet
Yeah,
cans.
yeah.
Huge tits.
Nice
yeah.
cans. Big fan of Ariel. From
Freelance
the collarbones
marketing.
down.
New York City, dancing to ABBA, Architectural Digest. Okay, this was a woman of class with some
yeah,
taste,
she got some taste, sure.
substance.
Freelance
She's traveled all over
marketing,
the world. Yeah,
and
she's
an
she's
influencer.
oh yeah, which is good. We love that. I'm just hot for a living. I don't fake like I have any sort of talent or value to the world. Whatever. I'm just being
Ooh,
hot.
this
Which
girl
has
reminds
value on its
me-
own.
This girl reminds me a bit of Incy just right off the bat, but then I'm kidding. It's kind of fading. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wes, you're a fucking
she's
idiot.
fine. Her hair is
Nashville, Spicy Margs, her dog Charlie. She likes to travel. Wow. Could you be more fucking
Likes
basic?
to travel. No way.
That's groundbreaking.
She
Her
wants
own
to own.
health and wellness.
Ooh, she's a recruiter. I kind of like her.
Okay, yeah. Executive recruiter. Get on her level, Wes.
Yeah. Well, I won't.
What do you think about Becca? I don't like people that go by Becca. I think I
Really?
prefer a Rebecca. I don't know. Becca seems a little childish. It's a little bit like
Childish?
being old and being like Johnny or Jimmy or Joey.
Interesting.
What's your old, your
Okay.
Joe, your Jim, your John,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of like
Oh,
it's a
okay.
bit of a yeah, it's got 45-year-old Jimmy vibes.
Nursing student, out.
Why? What's wrong with nurses?
I like the outdoors and romance novels. I don't like you.
Damn,
I
you're
mean, she's
you're a
kinda
tough
old
customer.
to just be a nursing student.
Yeah, how old is she?
24?
You saying she's
25?
She's dumb.
I mean, it's like, are you really a nursing student, or are you taking a few semesters off? And you didn't have an occupation.
I've taken the last 12 semesters off from nursing
She
school.
got 10K or so on IG and is like, you know what? Do I really
maybe
want to
do this
be
forever.
doing the whole bedpans IV thing, or do I just want to take pictures of my ass?
True. It's a good point. What would you choose? I know what I would choose.
Yeah, I'd be shaking that shit on camera. All right, Brianna.
Brianna,
She's a
great
nice
style.
looking gal, beautiful teeth.
Nice
No
teeth.
qualms with her appearance. She's an entrepreneur, a little generic. Her successful beauty company, traveling, and thrill seeking are her hobbies.
So sorry,
Uh,
you have nothing that you're bringing to the table for me.
No, that's gonna be tough. Was that possibly one of? Remember on like towards the end of the last Bachelorette where they had like a competition on the on the live show?
Oh,
where, like,
yeah.
could
I
that be
think-
her?
I think that is this girl.
That makes sense.
I think so, 'cause I've looked at the other girls.
One,
I think the other, yeah.
Bailey also met him prior. I don't know if we've seen Bailey yet. I don't think.
Well,
we
these
have.
are in alphabetical.
Yeah, we did. We saw
order.
Bailey.
Oh, okay.
There she is. There she is. Brooklyn. Don't like people named Brooklyn. I don't know. Just.
What's your
something-
problem?
I don't know. Well, we got to have something to say about these
I
people.
like the name
They're,
Brooklyn.
they're all kind of perfect, so they
She's looking a
deserve to be
bit. She's looking a bit.
Dead in
Her
the
eyes are throwing me off.
A lot of space here.
Yeah, a
No
lot of.
offense.
Hey, respectfully, there's a lot
Respectfully,
of space.
a
between
lot of
the two
space.
of
You're on
your
The
eyes.
Bachelor. I'm here talking about it.
I'm
so
a disgusting freak.
there's-
So
we're gonna pick you apart, and that's the beauty of reality television. We gonna prey on all your insecurities. Dental lab tech, Stillwater, Oklahoma, breakfast burritos, two-step dancing, and horse barrel racing. Ye fucking haw! All right,
she's a horse
Outta
girl.
here.
Okay.
horse
Get outta
girl.
here.
Kara, 27. Okay,
Don't like her
Kara-
mouth. Right off the jump, don't like her mouth. Something with her
good,
mouth and teeth
good
are throwing
teeth.
me off.
I think the mouth to teeth ratio maybe is a
she-
little.
Is that an
askew.
underbite?
No, it's not an underbite.
No,
I thought the bottom looks. It's like it's sticking out a bit. Okay,
it's
maybe
like
not. She's
it's like the teeth are almost too perfect, in a bad
yeah,
way.
maybe.
Which
It looks like
it
they're
could be
fake.
worse.
Maybe they are.
Does she have veneers? Who knows?
I'll move on.
I wrote her down as someone that I could see him liking because she seemed a little like run of the mill, like normal type girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, PA. Christmas music and Justin Bieber. That's pretty run of the mill. Hates it
Guys,
when people
there's
toss
so
their
many
garbage
girls.
on the sidewalk. She hates that. I love it. I love when people toss their garbage on the sidewalk. Gets
I
me hard.
love
Fucking
littering.
fucking throw that garbage on the ground. Fuck a trash can.
Yeah.
Cat. Ooh, they could not have used a different picture for Cat. Really? Surely they had a better one than this. Why does she look scared?
I don't. She does. She looks afraid. That's what I was going to say. She looks like she just saw a ghost.
It looks like they
She's
said,
just
okay,
startled.
say eek. And then
Yeah.
they took the picture.
She does. She does look like she just squealed.
You guys are being so mean.
This isn't even about her. This is like
No, this is on the
a bad
photographer.
photo to choose. Everyone
Yeah.
can be photographed badly. This is a bad photo.
Yeah.
She,
Yeah, again, I'm a monster. I'm disgusting. These people are all very good looking. We're
Blanket
just,
statement. Every one of these people is a million times hotter than I am. And I guess not that
Way
it matters.
out of my league. It doesn't
Not
matter.
that-
No.
It's like, no, it's not mean. If I say you're hotter than me, I can say you're ugly. It's not mean. Doesn't count. I said.
I say I'm ugly too. It's
Hot dogs, sailing, and
Evens it out.
picnics. Hot dogs.
Nice.
Cat doesn't like dinner dates. That's kind of weird. Professional dancer. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
Sure she is.
Ho, 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 ho. Charity. Okay, Charity, your smile's giving me a little. It seems like you're straining.
She
a
looks
bit
like she's
with
in
that
pain.
smile.
Yeah.
Seems.
I like that color on her.
Yeah, the
Okay.
lime green really
Looks
pops.
nice.
It pops.
Mm.
Child and family therapist. Okay, Columbus, Georgia. The Notebook and throwing axes.
I thought they
Either
said
of you guys-
throwing. I thought they said throwing asses.
Well,
I have poor vision though. That's not what it
She
says.
would love to live in Disney World. Get the fuck out of here. Wow.
you guys know about this thing. There are apartments where you can live in Disney World. They have like an apartment
No.
complex, and they're like hundreds of thousands of dollars to live in these places, and people do it. Like
did
that
not
is
know
as
that.
big a red
Mentally
flag for a
ill.
person to want to, one. just at all to want to live in Orlando, Florida is a red flag in and of itself. 2, to want to live in Disney World is an insane thing to want to
Something
do.
tragic. Yeah.
Okay, we move.
All right, Christina. Okay,
She
she's looking a
looks
little
like-
sassy.
Yeah, she looks like Kelsey Ballerini to me, or
Ooh,
whatever.
yeah, she does.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and that's not a bad
I can
thing.
see that. I can
No,
see that.
not a
I
bad thing
can
at
see
all. Let's go
She-
speed round on these hoes. We're only in
Okay.
the fucking C's.
it. Okay. Content creator, Blakely, CrossFit. Oh, she's got
yeah.
a daughter. Okay, that's something. I bet they won't bring
5-year-old.
that up at all.
Okay, this next girl is intriguing to me
Davia.
because
Oof.
she also like
Same.
lived in Russia for a little bit.
She looks a little. She looks like she might have been in Russia for a while,
Hmm.
in a good way.
Let me try to.
However, that could be taken.
Yeah, go
Whoops.
ahead. Just nice. Switching up
Hold
So
the
on,
she's
hold
got
on.
got some culture to her.
What are you trying to say there, Wes? All right.
That she's an attractive lady.
Gabby,
Mm,
beautiful.
yeah, gorgeous girl.
Small
you know.
forehead, but beautiful.
Would you rather have a small forehead or a big forehead, though? You know.
Small.
Oh,
Mine's
really?
Fucking huge. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I can't see them anymore. I guess we're gonna speed through this, but that's
Why
good. That's
can't-
good.
Why
Okay,
can't
I'm
you
just
fucking see-
trying to give people the Genevieve, 26, neonatal nurse, Baltimore Ravens. She's a football girl, Wes. You could watch
Yeah.
the game with her.
Mm.
Love a girl that knows ball.
Yeah, she'd like to be the
CEO
CEO
of a
of a
hospital.
hospital.
You think you're gonna get there doing this?
Seems like a lot.
Saw
of
you on The
steps to be taken
Bachelor. Saw you on The Bachelor. I think you got what it takes.
Yeah.
Greer, hate that name.
there.
Sorry,
Me
Greer.
too. Yeah.
Ooh, she is
Yeah.
no
not that attractive either. Respectfully.
Respectfully, Greer.
Reminds me of Jill a little.
She likes
Yeah,
forehead
that's a good
kisses.
That's a
That's
good. point.
good. Sushi. Currently lives in New York.
Fucking-
Holland. Holland seems like Wes's type.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. You like
she look-
blonde bombshell women.
Yeah. Every time
Um,
there's a blonde on the show,
You
you're
like
like, oh
classic.
my god,
You like
Hunter.
really classically white guy hot chicks. You're a big like Jessica Simpson, Carrie Underwood type of
That's
guy.
not
Not
true.
that those women aren't.
You're
Oh,
basic.
come on, Wes. You like that?
Well, I
you like
mean-
gingers. We all know that.
Well, sue me for thinking those women are attractive. That's just objectively
It's
a fact.
not that.
But
Well,
it's not like
what's your type, Wes? For all the women listening.
for all those
Yeah.
ladies out there. I don't. No type.
Hello,
No type for me.
ladies. I ain't got no type.
No type for me.
Think
I was
Rick-
gonna say I don't think I'm not a huge fan for her. She reminds me of the oh man. Fuck, what's her name? It's she was in fucking White Chicks. She was in
Damon Wayans.
no
Marlon
It's-
Wayans.
it is a Wayans. It is a Wayans. No,
Mm.
it's God, it's not Rebel Wilson. It's the she got like a unique name. Fuck.
Melissa McCarthy.
Can't think of it.
Okay, we're gonna move on. If you think of
No,
it,
she
go ahead.
looks a lot like her.
She looks like her.
Busy Phillips.
Yeah, there you go. All right, got it. Ding, ding, ding. Jess. Jess looks young. I bet she gets that a lot.
She's 23.
She looks like, young though. Like she got ID'd at the bar, or
Yeah.
still does probably.
She
you know?
My-
her face
She's
looks
23,
like
so I guess Jess.
Carly Rae Jepsen to me. This gives Carly Rae Jepsen to
Mm.
me.
My
Okay.
prediction of her is that she and Zach will get along very well because she's so young that she'll feel like, oh, an older guy. Like I think she'll be like easily whisked away by him.
And she can possibly relate to his journey on the other Bachelor or whatever, that he was not maybe too young and not ready. Maybe they're a young match.
Perhaps.
I'm pulling shit out of my ass. I don't know. I'm trying to help you out here.
Katie. Why do you spell it that way? Let's not get cute with it. Just spell it the way you would spell it. She's an ER nurse. A lot of nurses on this season of
Good
Chlor.
profession.
Figure skating, roller coasters, and swimming. She's a real active girly. She likes, mixing it up. Don't really have
Nice.
much to say about Katie. Just don't like that
No.
you spell your name that way.
Seems like a lovely gal.
Catherine. All right,
Hmm.
Catherine.
Pretty.
Sure. Tampa,
Pretty girl.
Florida. Red flag.
How old? You hate Florida.
It's just good to poke fun. Breakfast pastries and her nieces and nephews.
Sure.
Dream Man is loyal, trustworthy, and a great communicator, unlike other women who don't want those things out of a
Yeah.
man.
True.
Yeah. Treat me like shit.
Yeah, do not speak to me. I don't want to be able to trust you.
Hmm.
Loyal and trustworthy. That's kind of the same thing. Kimberly.
Boo.
Okay.
Boo on Kimberly. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I got no real opinion on Kimberly. Moving on. Kylie.
She's pretty.
She's
Another
pretty.
postpartum nurse. Former NBA dancer. That's fun.
That's fun.
Buttery popcorn with M&Ms. Where do you stand on sweets inside
I
your
don't do it.
M&Ms?
I don't do it.
I don't do it either, and I don't really like the idea of it. I
Me either.
prefer
I don't get it. I don't know what
church and state to be separate, you know?
Yeah.
No, I
It
But
just melts it and it becomes a fucking wadded up mess. All
Right,
the chocolate's
right.
melted. I don't understand the
Man.
appeal.
I don't like
A lot of
the
people like it, though.
texture. I like salty and sweet. I'll eat them, handful of this, handful of this. I don't want them
Yeah.
melting. The whole point of an M&M is that it doesn't melt. So why would I intentionally melt it? Anyway, Leka. I don't think I'm saying that right, but sorry to Leka. Leka.
She's
Probably
got some.
Leka.
She's got some spice. She's pretty.
Yeah,
She's
she's a pretty
pretty.
gal. Massages and belly dancing. Belly
Ooh.
dancing.
All right.
Okay.
She got a little something with the. You got something on the dress has got a little. Looks good. Never mind. Move on.
What's her ab routine, you think? I'd like to get on.
I don't know.
It looks
Yeah,
like the core is looking strong.
It's really. What are those called when there's like little strings across the? I don't know
What is
that's
that
called.
called? What are those little strings
I
called,
don't
Bobby?
fucking know
You're a
what those
girl.
strings are called.
You're a girl.
You're a fashion designer.
know fashion.
Madison.
Boo.
Your face looks a little stiff, Madison. Not to be that guy. Sorry.
Dress is
Fargo.
maybe from 2008.
Dude, what do you call this? What is this?
What do you call those
Bobby?
openings?
Cutouts.
see.
Fargo, North Dakota. Is she gonna have like a wild accent? I
Yeah,
hope so.
hopefully. Yeah, that'd be really
Hey, Clayton or Zach.
funny.
Oh, you're really nailing me, Zach. I
All
fucking
right.
love you.
Hmm.
I love the Packers. Mercedes, she's beautiful, nonprofit. She's
Yeah.
from Iowa. I didn't even know they had people this good looking in Iowa.
No.
That's a
She
little
shows
surprising.
pigs.
Pigs. Ew.
That's hot. She's a 4-H gal.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw her at my FFA conventions.
I
Maybe I saw-
was
we-
in FFA too.
Yeah, she
We'd
was in
probably
like
get along.
4th grade or some shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's a lot younger than
Old
me.
ass
That's
fuck.
fine.
Olivia L. We got 2 Olivias this season. She's
Ooh.
pretty. She seems like Zach's type. She's my
She-
my
I don't know.
I've been
antennas are
doing
up a
a
little.
closer inspection. Yeah, I'm a fan.
She likes b-ball. She likes Grey's Anatomy and jet skiing. Olivia M.
Out.
She looks a little scary to me.
Yep, scary.
That looks like that Megan doll from the new movie.
Yeah, a little
Whoa.
bit. A little bit.
Whoa. Damn, that's creeping me out. It does.
Going
I
to
think
the
these pictures are all a little touched ups, which makes them look a little more like
Characterized, like-
stiff, I guess, or flat.
Yeah, speaking of that, this girl looks like an anime. She looks
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
She looks like a cartoon a bit.
Yeah, it's hard to judge because all these pictures are super airbrushed and touched up, so it's hard to
Yeah.
judge any of these gals properly. She's from Long Island. She loves Elvis, dogs, and bungee jumping.
Love
Who
your
likes
iced
Elvis?
teas.
What 20-year-old people like Elvis?
Yeah,
Th-
that's a
I don't
great
know
point.
anybody that listens to Elvis music.
It's a great point.
Maybe now
My
that this Austin Butler, like your mom's like, I like Elvis and listen to Elvis a lot.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah, so
Sometimes
shut
it's
the
just
hell
your own
up.
perspective,
so
but
shut up about Elvis.
yeah, I'm fine with Elvis.
He was a
It's
good guy.
He was fucking. Vanessa, 23, Baton Rouge.
What
She
is
likes
this, church?
cherries. Fucking show
Yeah,
some
what is-
skin. Come on.
Yeah,
Nessie.
Although she's from Louisiana. Isn't Zach from Louisiana, or am I fucking that up?
He's from
Or is he
LA, right?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Los Angeles.
He's the
believe.
nephew of that actor, remember? So maybe
that's
I think he's from.
right. Okay,
I believe
He's a
cool.
Los
West Coast
Angeles.
fella.
Yeah,
He's a Cali, bro.
she's boring.
Boring.
Her outfit sucks too.
Victoria J. You
Ooh,
look a
looking-
little scary also.
Looking a little
Looking angular.
looking a little manly. No?
Strong
Manly's-
jaw.
Manly is not the word I would use because that's
I don't-
mean.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I didn't know what to say. I panicked. when
I
you
would
said
just
Strong
say
jaw.
angular. Angular is a good thing to say.
Eyebrows
Oh,
are a
she
little
likes emo
aggressive.
punk music.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm back in. I'm back
okay.
in. That's my type.
Makeup
Sup, girl?
artist. Here's a maybe a mean thing to say. I feel like people that are like professional makeup artists always do like the most wild, over the top, aggressive makeup that kind of looks shitty.
Yeah, they do a
Thoughts?
little too much.
It's like just because you can do it, you don't need to do all of the stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
Pick a few, leave a few out.
You know, like fashion designers, they're not wearing full runway outfits everywhere they go. You know, we're picking a
Some
few
of them might
pieces
be.
and tastefully kind of. You know, those runway outfits look crazy. They're wearing like fucking garbage bags and shit.
Yeah.
This girl looks like someone-
Victoria.
Damn.
What do you think about women with multiple
She looks
ear
like
piercings?
she's giving me a little bit of a Topanga vibe in the face. Thoughts?
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe with I could see that with like the eye color, really. She would look good with lighter hair, I think.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Sure. She's Austrian, so I wonder if her natural hair color is blonde.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, this could be
Interesting.
she could be born there and live in the U.S., but I would bet she's on this show
Hometown.
because she's got the Austrian accent, probably. All right, that's it. That's everybody.
Cool. What a hard hitting cast. No one that I was like blown away by, like looks wise, like, but they all seem like on a similar level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like these pictures are so hard to judge them because
Very
I feel like
tough.
anytime after I see them on the show and then look back at their headshots, I'm like
That's
remember
not even you.
Rodney's? Yeah.
Yeah, you look
They
fat.
did him dirty. They're gonna look. I think a lot of them are gonna probably look better on the show.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
For sure.
For
Tough.
sure.
A lot of them look really stiff in these headshots, these professional headshots. Photographers, get it together. Let's get them looking a little, maybe some action
Yeah.
shots. Look a
Yeah.
little more natural.
Yeah, let's just take pictures from their Instagram, honestly. Like, that would be better because those are pictures that they like too. So, just saying.
True.
Let's get some bikini pics. Am I
Yeah.
right, Wes?
Yeah, show some
let's see some
skin.
titties.
You guys scare me.
Oh
I
man.
scare myself every goddamn day. Every goddamn day.
We can talk about this movie.
Oh yeah, the
I'm
movie.
excited.
Also, any
Don't-
predictions, any takeaways from those women?
No, that's
Pretty
all
underwhelming.
boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you. And obviously can't really base it off of that. It's gonna be a boring fucking season. They're gonna try and obviously make it seem like it's not boring, but it's gonna be boring as fuck.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right. I
Zach's,
do want to talk about this movie.
Normal, well-adjusted person, which does not make for good reality television.
Yeah, correct. I need to grab my charger, but either one of you would like to speak about thoughts? I watched it last. This was your idea. This came up on the last show. I don't even know how this came about. So you can
Came up on
you
the
can
last
open with
episode.
that.
We were
So-
talking.
You can open with
Yeah.
that.
Go ahead, Bobby.
I was super late to the old trend with watching Don't Worry, Darling. I watched it one night when I was at home bored. Then I asked, good old Brody, who watches every film imaginable, if he had seen it. He had not. So I was like, okay, you guys have to watch this. I want to know your thoughts because I feel like all three of us will have very different viewpoints on the movie.
Probably so. So, and the other thing is like this movie was ripe with drama the entire making of it. That was like the bigger thing than the movie itself was all the drama of the Chris Pine. Did he get spit on? Sudeikis served what's her face, Olivia Wilde, divorce
Yeah.
papers live
Oh
at the
yeah, like at
premiere.
a premiere. Yeah.
There was
Forgot about
talks
that.
that Olivia Wilde and Florence Pugh didn't get along. Then Florence Pugh like denied it,
And she didn't do any promotion for the movie because
Yes,
she
she
basically
didn't.
boycotted the movie.
Yeah.
But then
I also heard that.
someone said that wasn't true because she was doing a Marvel movie. But then someone else that was in the Marvel movie, like someone else is in this movie that's also in Marvel movies that was at the premiere though. I don't remember who, but
I'm
that
excited to see her in Marvel.
she was okay in what's the one she's already been in? Black Widow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she was in
didn't
Black
know.
Widow.
She's her
I
sister.
don't like that she's
She was
in a
in,
Russian accent. That kind of bugged me, but I mean,
Yeah, a
whatever.
little bit. She was in the one
That movie
with.
fucking sucked.
It wasn't very good. Yeah, we probably saw it together. Probably
Yeah,
in
we
theaters.
did.
The Black Widow.
Fuck, it
What's
was lame.
the Disney Plus show? The Arrow. Disney Plus show.
Oh, fucking Jeremy Renner, right? Hawkeye.
yeah, with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
The show. She's in that a lot with the new like Hawkeye girl. Fuck, I can't think of her name.
I don't know.
Having a tough night for names. But anyways, she was very prominent in that, and people loved her in that much more than the movie, I believe.
Yeah, she's
People
a good actress.
loved her in the movie. Everyone was like, she did phenomenal.
Yeah, the movie itself wasn't very
Brody
good.
has thoughts.
Well, the Russian accent just threw me. She did good. She was
sorry,
funny.
I thought you were talking.
Are you talking about this movie?
I was.
I'm talking about Black Widow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts on Don't Worry, Darling, Brody. I'm dying to hear.
Okay, so the other thing to provide context is like people on the internet or a lot of people are kind of positioning this movie as being like a complete dog shit, like terrible, unwatchable movie. I did not think it was very good, but I do not think it is like a terrible, abominable piece of dog shit like most people are saying. But I had a lot of issues with it and did not think it was great.
Okay, so I went at it with kind of a similar view of being like, my expectations were so low. I was like, oh, well, this movie has to suck because everyone's shitting on it. And I watched it and I was like, damn, that was better than I thought it was going to be. And I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I thought so. My issue is the whole thing is very ambiguous the whole time. Like there's something going on, there's some sort of mystery, but within like the first 10, 15, you're kind of like, okay, these women, there's something going on. They're like being controlled or they're being manipulated or something, and something's going on. And then we just kind of spin the tires on that for about an hour and a half. And we're just like, okay, can we please reveal something else about this? Like we're just kind of going in circles for about an hour and a half here. And then by the time it gets revealed, I'm just kind of like, whatever, fuck it. And the reveal isn't very satisfying to me, to avoid spoilers. But it was kind of like, really? That's what's been going on this whole time? That seems like the most kind of generic, predictable version of this to me.
Are we doing no spoilers, just to be clear? We have to do that? Because I think that's like the big okay, that's like the whole movie, right?
Alert, spoilers. Skip ahead to I don't fucking know when, but skip ahead a ways because this is a very plot is a very important part of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that. Now that everyone here has seen the movie. It took forever. It really, really did.
I did not think that.
So I like a slow burn too, but it was like we weren't doing anything. We were just spinning the tires for so long. It's like, okay, she's under control. She's freaking out. She's hallucinating. Okay, we're hallucinating. We're like, let's move it along here. Let's add in another idea. I would have liked to know more about the villain corporation, whatever that stayed super vague and was a little bit of a cop-out.
We still don't even know what I would have liked to seen what headquarters was about. Like we still don't even know what
and
the
I think
fuck.
Part of that makes it more scary. But I mean,
sure,
either
you zero
need it
motivation
to be,
though, right?
Yeah, that was my thing. It's like, why are they doing this?
Well,
I think what is the purpose?
I think it was clear why, the guys were doing it, or why Harry Styles' character.
What is the purpose of
I don't know why Chris Pine.
Yes,
his motivation
that's my point. What's the point of creating the company in general? Really, I guess. I assume you charge for that, but
well, he's with. Oh no, he's with the other girl. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think maybe he just wanted a fantasy life too, and he needed people there with him.
Maybe.
I think it's very ambiguous, and there's just a lot of loose ends that. In every movie, you don't have to tie up every loose end, but it's a lot of ambiguousness where I don't even think Olivia Wilde and the writers really knew what the answers to the questions were. They're like, we're just going to make it mysterious, and we're not really going to think it through all the way. It's going to be a little half-baked.
You know what? Maybe a lot of people haven't seen this. They should if they haven't. You know what? The similar feelings I had watching another movie to this movie, it felt like I was watching Parasite. The whole for the first 45 minutes, an hour or more, you're like, something's fucking. We need
weird.
something. Something's not right here. We're missing a huge piece of this weird, unknown. Obviously something's up and something's not right wherever they're at here. But they never gave it to us until like the very last bit of the movie.
Yeah.
And then when you get it, then though, it's like
And
holy.
then even when you
fuck.
get it, you're like, yeah, very unsatisfied. But
But
just like
the other
the-
thing with
yeah.
this is like in that movie, like the first half hour of Parasite, it's just kind of like a normal family, like almost borderline on a comedy. This, it's like 5 minutes in, it's like very, very hit you over the head. Like, hey, creepy, weird stuff going on. Everyone's not acting right, and like the cars are all pulling out in symmetry. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was all very like, hey,
This is a
it's
simulation.
fucked up.
This is
And
Yeah.
like whenever they reveal Chris Pine, there's like a big loud like whoa. It's like, well, I guess he's a bad guy. I don't know. It's all a little like really hits you over the head with like what's going on there. And I think the message of it's a lot about patriarchy and like men sort of holding dominant positions over women and like manipulating women and gaslighting. And those things are all good, but I think it was all a little heavy-handed for my liking.
Yeah.
It was a little like
I-
men are
well, it's
bad,
like-
but it's and not that that's really what it's saying. It's more just that like women don't get their justice sometimes when they try to call out men for doing shitty things to them is sort of the message of the movie.
I think it I don't know who shot it. I think it looks awesome. Like those cars you mentioned all look great. Like their houses and like their
It looked. I did like the aesthetic.
like the old I don't know when it's supposed to be. 20s, I don't know, 40s, 50s. I have no idea.
yeah, like 1950s, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't think that it was.
It looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know, because I know that like their simulation was like present day, like when they were living, it was like present day.
Yeah, but they're like, they're operating or
Yeah, I
like their
don't
simulation
know.
is
Yeah,
back.
it was supposed to be like
50s?
1950s sort of
Yeah.
aesthetic, 1960s, something like that.
Yeah, I would have liked more on. So, how long were they in there? So he just like, I would have liked to know more on.
Well, I think when they go to work, they're like deactivating so that they can like feed their bodies and like maintain their bodies.
Right. Okay. Right.
Mary's coming out every night or whatever,
yeah.
like giving her water and shit.
And how long have they? There's like no like contact with anyone that she knows. Like her work is not concerned. Like her family is not concerned. She's just
Right. I was
That's
like,
the
"Are
thing.
you doing a
This-
wellness check?"
It's a lot of
The
details.
fuck?
It's like no one's checking on this person. And also they're chasing her down at the end. It's like, don't they just know where her real body is? Or wouldn't they just have someone there to like kill her if they need to
It
kill her?
sounds-
Like when she's running away in there, it's like, wouldn't they just know where she was in real life and go to her sleeping body and like just take her
that
away?
was all very like the last 15 minutes was like, this is what's been going on. I just would have liked
Oh,
a little more.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was so goofy, the reveal that that's what was going on. I mean, obviously you knew there was something happening, but to me it was so like Harry's pissed and he's like listening to some, Chris Pine doing like the version of like an Alex Jones style podcast, and he's
Yeah,
like,
it
"Oh,
sounded like he was
I'm a
listening
man
to,
and
like,
I
Joe
deserve
Rogan.
fucking things, and my life does suck." And it's like, oh my god, fucking how many movies are we gonna see this
And
be the fucking thing? It's like
His,
I'm gonna
like,
put me and my wife in a simulation. It's like,
they're not even married, right? They're not married.
Oh yeah, they're
he
not.
was just like
Oh, they're
bummed that
not.
he was just bummed
They're-
that he's like a deadbeat. Like he was like, I'm gonna trap your body and go to a simulation because you're way more successful than me and I'm a fucking loser and you yelled at me. Like
Mm.
what?
he had the sick vertical monitor, so how much of a deadbeat is he really?
True. Yeah, honestly,
pretty
fucking
tight. He
sick,
might-
sick flex.
Maybe he's a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
listened
thought
to this
he looked-
podcast and got brainwashed.
He looked so goofy when they tried to make him look
Oh,
ugly. He looked
It was
so
bad.
goddamn silly.
Yeah.
Another thing, this is well, no, this is offense and this is shade. Harry Styles is not very good in this movie. I do not think his performance is very good. It is a little over the top in parts.
Forced a bit, maybe, yeah.
Fuck. At the end when he's like trying to be angry and emotional, it's like, dude, you look like you're doing like acting lessons. You look like
When
group
he's yell-
theater
when he yells, like,
the,
"I'm sorry."
when he's doing the super stereotypical thing where he beats the steering wheel and he just starts yelling. It's like, oh, Harry, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Do
they're pulling
better.
her away and he says, "I'm sorry," like 25 times and yells "fuck" and hits the steering wheel. I thought there
I'm
was
not-
good and bad. I didn't think he was terrible, but yeah, I get
Yeah.
what you're.
I'm not a tough critic. I didn't think he was awful, but I definitely was like, Florence outshined him by a mile.
Well,
with
I
the
mean,
acting.
obviously, she's fucking unbelievable, and he's not an actor.
Yeah, I think I don't think Harry's going to be getting leading man roles, and I mean he's the biggest pop star in the world. To expect him to be like a leading man caliber actor, it would
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's not
It's
what.
like-
Yeah,
I mean, I think even in a role this big, it's like I don't know. It just seems like a little.
I mean, obviously, the appeal is how much of a massive celebrity he is. People are going to watch it. Like,
Yeah,
people
For
are
sure.
fans of him.
But I think Florence Pugh. I think without her, you think like you kind of would realize how silly and stupid this fucking movie is. She's like the only thing that's even like holding it together.
She's our glue.
And I think
Oh, man.
there's even parts where stuff, and I think it's more on the script than anything, where it's like, fuck, dude, some of the lines are so bad and so goddamn stupid. I initially liked the scene where they're at the dinner table and she's like calling him out, but it's like, I wish we had some sort of inkling that she was thinking any of these things or that any of this was being revealed. Like, this is like the big gotcha moment.
Yeah.
It's like, I had no idea she thought any of this leading
That's
up to
true.
this. This is all just kind of like,
Yeah,
this scene needed to be in here. We're not going to really write anything to make it pay off here. We're just going to put it in there.
yeah.
Mm.
And we are doing a lot of shitting on this, but I didn't think it was like a terrible watch. You know, it was fine.
It's watchable. I would not describe it as good.
Did you guys
No.
watch Glass Onion? Did we already talk about
No,
that?
I've not. I really
did.
need to because one of my favorite movies is the first one.
I think
is
Knives
Knives
Out is better than Glass Onions by a mile.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
would
other
too.
people say that.
It was a bit of a letdown. They take all the goofy stuff from Knives Out and they bump it up like 10x
Too
in this one.
much.
It's
yeah.
very silly. I mean, I kind of liked it. It's kind of fun. And also the mystery is like sort of confusing and hard to follow or like even understand what's
Yeah.
going on half the
All right.
time.
Yeah, I need to watch
I don't know.
it.
It's fine. It's good. It's a fun little watch. I don't know. It's worse than Knives Out.
Yeah, way worse.
Did a quick goog of Don't Worry Darling. Saw that for a while Olivia Wilde was considering having herself be the lead, Florence Pugh's character.
That would have been worse.
Also, yeah, way worse. Also, Shia LaBeouf was
Yeah, he got kicked off
the
or
original-
fired or
the original Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf, like big time canceled, but you know, he's a much better actor than Harry
Yeah,
Styles.
that would have been. He would have been good in that movie, though. I think.
I don't know if I could see him as like a 1950s
Yeah.
like kind of do-gooder businessman type. I mean, he's just kind of a good
but a
actor,
believable,
I think
but a
that's-
believable like off his rocker, like
Yeah.
Sure.
psycho. I'm gonna put my girlfriend in a simulation. I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he would have brought more character to that role.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nonetheless, I still enjoyed watching it. Loved all the drama that came with the movie. Kick played.
Yeah, a lot of it was weird. That was the spitting incident. I heard that Olivia Wilde was like weird with her and Florence Pugh and Harry on set, like kind of like getting off on them, like doing scenes and like
Yeah.
getting weird, like kind of into them doing weird stuff. Yeah.
Also,
Olivia
all-
Wilde is a weird woman.
yeah, it seems that way. She
Team
seems a
Sudeikis.
little
What?
crazy. I have no idea. I don't know anything about their
Me either.
whole situation. I have no idea. They're probably just both scumbags, but
Probably.
maybe not. Yeah, fuck, God, that was so. Whenever she was a nurse and they revealed, I was like, ugh, my eyes just rolled all the way into the back of my head.
She was a doctor.
She was a doctor. Yeah, asshole.
Surgeon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
well,
so.
she'd been up
Whatever.
for 60 hours.
Yeah, he's like, get in the simulation. I want to eat your box.
yeah. There's a lot of sex scenes that seemed like that's just in there for
What
fun.
was the
Well,
thing?
I think it's because it's like the male fantasy. Like, there's just so much
Sure.
sex. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. What was the thing where he was doing some finagling and Chris Pine walks in and just watches and just walks out? What was
Yeah.
that about? Why did they do
guys
that?
like to watch other people have sex too, I guess.
Damn, that was weird.
Another
Yeah.
control tactic over women.
And he's
where
like
she
watching the
just-
whole simulation, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. Uncomfy.
Yeah, I'd like to get more of the background info, less of like seeing the simulation and more of like behind the scenes of like, how's this all working? That's a good point.
I'm interested to see like the quote unquote headquarters and how the whole
Here's the thing.
process
I
is
almost
there.
never say this about stuff. This would be a better TV show than a movie.
That's true, because way more
Interesting.
context.
I almost
able-
always think the opposite for stuff, but I think this would be a much better TV show than a movie. We would get some little episodes. All the different wives could have a little 30 minutes. We could see inside the factory, see what's going on. I think that would be better.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, just in general, the entire time watching, just pretty uncomfortable, kind of creepy, kind of like off-putting altogether,
Yep.
which is, I think, the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a big swing and a miss. And I think whenever
Well, it's
you
been-
try something this high concept and this like sort of artsy and stuff like that and you miss, it looks a lot worse than whenever you try to make a fucking Marvel movie and it sucks. It's like, I don't know, we're making it silly, whatever. When you try something like this, it's like a bunch of big ideas and stuff and you miss, it comes off worse. And people always think it's worse because it's going to be fucking weird. Whenever you try to do something like this and you miss, it's just like, oh, this is just like kind of weird garbage sometimes.
Yeah. Have you seen the Stepford Wives? Because it's kind of
Mhm.
like a remake
This
of
is-
that, right?
Big vibes of that. I don't know. I'm sure it's inspired by, but I don't know if it's like a remake or anything. But yeah, definitely
seen that.
similar. It's kind of the same deal. It's like a 1950s deal, and I don't even remember like what the
Nicole Kidman's in it. It's a
Yeah.
similar like they have
women
to-
are all like robots or something,
Something.
or something like that. It's all kind of
Interesting.
very similar. Like something's up and we don't know what it is. in
yeah.
this new tiny town.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. Rating? Give it a rating. What'd you give it in your little spreadsheet?
I gave it a 63 out of 100.
Higher than I thought you were going to say. I gave it upper 50s. I didn't really, just in that range.
Yeah,
59, 58.
I could have gone lower. I liked the way it looked. I liked
Did look good.
the idea was kind of interesting. The execution all around pretty poor. Watchable.
should probably
I
up
grade it.
just for
I grade it
Florence
like I
Pugh
would
alone.
grade. Yeah, I grade it like I would grade a paper. I'd give it's like a D.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Florence Pugh, absolute queen. My lord.
Yeah, she's up next. She's already here. She's not even up next. She just is.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Really is.
Well,
Really is.
I'm glad you guys
All right.
loved my recommendation.
Good talk.
I mean, even though it was kind of bad, it was at least like
Worth
bad
the
in a way that
Interesting.
was interesting.
Yeah.
Good talking points. Interesting.
Love that for you. Okay. What else we got, guys?
What else is going on in our fucking lives? You guys watch any other good movies lately?
Jesus.
I'm trying to catch up
I'm
on all
so
my
bad at movies. Do you know what
2022 flicks. I'm bad with
I just
TV
watched-
shows. don't
I just
watch
watched
any
Jack
fucking TV
Ryan.
shows.
The new season of Jack Ryan.
My mom, I feel like we already talked about this. My mom likes that.
But I hadn't watched it yet,
Yeah.
so I just finished
Mm.
it. It was okay.
That's Jim Halpert.
Yeah, not my favorite. It's there's only they really tried to lean into, or they tried to make it like he's like this desk job guy in the first season that like gets mixed up in like global espionage, which is what he does, but like he gets in like the field of it and like gets mixed up and all that shit. And they just, I don't know. The third season, I thought the first one was really good. The second one was okay. This one, I don't know. B minus.
I'm currently binging The Mindy Project.
Ooh, is that
I
bad?
love
How was that?
I love like just like a dumb, mindless, like feel good show, and that's what that is for me.
Okay.
I don't know if I like Mindy Kaling and stuff.
Oh, I
What?
love her.
There's
She
some
seems
show
like a
that
nice gal. She seems like really nice. I've seen her like do an interview, and she seems just lovely. But I don't know if I don't know. I just don't like her and stuff.
She like either like created or produces some show that Michaela likes. It's
The
called
Sex Lives of College
yes, and I watch it sometimes, and it's like very silly and stupid, but it's also pretty funny sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like very sit down and just like completely shut your brain off and watch it for like 2 hours. Like nothing to
Yeah.
think about really. Like could almost have like it's that type of movie you could almost add like a laugh track into it and it would like actually make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, she is good at just making things like funny, but not like obviously there's parts that are cheesy, but like she also like borderlines on like jokes that people are scared to make, I think, right now.
Mm-hmm.
So love her. But yeah, it's just mindless, it's fun, having a good time watching it by myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I'm bad at watching movies. Haven't watched a
Oh.
whole lot.
I forgot all about
me
so
either.
last episode, I don't know if you listened, Wes, apparently not. I recommended that documentary to you, Bobby, and I was telling you about how much I liked that guy and his YouTube channel. Literally like 2 days later, it's like
Canceled?
fucking weird shit with girls.
Who is it?
Andrew Callahan does
No
Channel
way.
5 News on YouTube.
Oh, no.
This is gonna sound bad. The allegations are not like aggressive, crazy, like jail
The
allegations.
worst.
It's more just like you're kind of an asshole. It's kind of like basically what
Abusing
the women were
his-
saying. It was like you're just kind of wearing me down to have sex with you. You know what I mean? He's just like
yeah.
very pushy, like, hey, let's do it, and we hang out and that sort of thing. Not okay. Not cool.
Are you
not
victim
chill.
blaming? What are you doing right now? Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why. Not trying to defend it. Just
Are you discrediting their claims?
no, their claims are valid, but he's not some,
That's not what it
It's
sounds
not like a
like.
child
Sounds like.
Yeah.
fucker. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think I don't want to turn into fucking Alex Jones anti-cancel
Oh, get on
culture
one.
guy on
Let's
here,
go.
but I think sometimes we kind of struggle with like, if you do a weird sex thing, you're all rapists. And it's like, well, we need to use that word for people that are rapists and we're like racists or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
degrees and levels to this shit. Like
I
putting
agree.
X person in with fucking, massive serial pedophile not only is bad for the person on the short end of it, but it's also sort of not harsh enough on the person on the far edge of
Right.
it as well.
Right. Like
where would you put
comparing-
yourself on that scale?
I'm not on there. No,
Okay.
never really
Okay.
doing any bad stuff
Okay.
He's
sexually
a
to
great
people.
guy.
That we know
Wes.
I am
No,
too much of a
great guy.
pussy.
That's the only thing holding you back. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm just way too afraid.
All right. Too afraid to
so-
get caught.
My thought was, I think there was someone else that made me think of this too, but who are some celebrities that you would be the most heartbroken about if it was revealed that they did something fucked up? And you basically were like,
Great question.
whatever that thing is that's like, fuck, I cannot. Kanye, Kanye's another good example. Like, I cannot be a fan or a supporter of this person anymore. It's like, even me, who I don't really give a fuck what people say or do, it's like, whatever. But it's like, ugh, this is indefensible. Who
It
are some
would-
people that would really crush you?
It's gonna come as a shock, guys, but if I found out that Harry Styles was doing some weird like pedophilia stuff, like that would break my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have anyone that would just totally crush me because I don't.
Maybe
Here-
Joe Burrow too. Just saying. Would crush me.
I don't know.
Here is my thought on it is, so my first person I thought of, and I don't even know if Bobby might, because I think Tommy listens to this. Like if Dan Big Cat Cats from Barstool came out to be like a total scumbag, one, I would just
Yeah.
feel so crushed, and two, so betrayed if he was a scum.
Just
Because
totally blindsided. Yeah.
one of these people that is like the
Great
nicest person ever, and you listen to them all the time to the point you have
Yeah.
this crazy parasocial relationship with them.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Like, and
is a
probably
good
like
one.
Cody Ko and Noel Miller. Like I listen
That
to
would
podcasts
be
all
if
the
Cody.
time.
That's the one.
If they were
Cody.
pieces of shit,
If
I would
Cody-
fucking
It
smash
would be
me.
Cody for
I'd
sure.
be so. I think I would cry.
That would
Cody
that
Code.
would severely bum me out
That
for
would
sure.
bum-
That's the one.
That's such a good Cody slang too. Bum me out. Yeah, that would be sad.
I spend a lot of time watching his content. That would really ruin a lot of
I
my
would
content
feel-
schedule.
Yeah, I would feel icky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a very interesting way to look at it. Man,
Because like
that would be rough.
big time celebrities that are like super mega stars, it's like I don't know. You're not even
don't
like
really care.
you're not even
I
real
don't. It
people,
wouldn't like.
basically.
Yeah.
I
let's
guess
see.
it'd be
Like,
kind of, but
I thought of Adam Sandler. He just seems like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Like no one has ever said a bad word about it. It would be a bummer if he like turned
Be
out
very
to
out of
be
left
a
field.
scumbag. Yeah, it would be more of just like super surprising than I'd be like bummed out. Like, oh, that's the last
No.
person I thought.
yeah, I would be a little bummed though. It's like fuck, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Thought there was
Sandler.
That's
You're
a
my
good
guy.
one.
That's my
If he
childhood.
did that
Come
and
on,
he
man.
came out, I'd be like, oh, so they're all fucking
Anyone,
terrible people. Like,
anyone.
every
fucking
single one of
suck.
them is fucking diddling kids. The entire bunch.
Interesting.
It is more of like the social or like podcasts, the people that you listen to that you feel closer to. God, that would
Imagine
blow
if
me
you
away.
found out that like one of your friends was like that.
Yeah, fuck.
That would be awful. Like absolutely awful.
yeah.
Or like one of your friends' husbands. I mean, for me, it'd be husbands. That would be terrible.
Like if I found out you were
Dark
hitting
turn.
Tommy, I think we'd have to cancel the podcast.
Yeah. Well, unless you wanted to talk about
Beating
it on
his
the
ass.
Unless you wanted to.
Yeah, it'd be pretty spicy content actually. So I wouldn't
Yeah,
like
beat
it.
Tommy's
But
ass last night.
Man, I'm trying to think of
Dude be acting up for real. I have kind of a fun exercise that I think we could end on.
okay,
Okay.
I love fun.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, it might be easier. Actually, I'll have you both answer. Okay, so first, I'm going to have you each say your favorite color and why.
Some version of like navy blue, I would suppose. Just super basic. Why? I think the color of clothes looks nice and goes with a lot of things, and it dominates my wardrobe, and that's really the only reason I have.
Okay. Brody?
I'd say my favorite color is like
Or gray.
emerald green.
Interesting.
Like,
Good one.
and I think my initial reasoning was because the Green Power Ranger was fucking sick when I was a
Dude, he
little
was a
kid,
fucking
and he was my favorite. Didn't that guy
badass.
die? The guy
He
that played
did
him
die.
in real life.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
Fucking sad.
Big rips. Yeah.
And then I think after that, I was just like, when people ask me, it's like, okay, that's just my canned answer. I'll say that I do like that color, but to describe
don't have, like-
why it's my favorite color, I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I think a lot of colors look pretty
That's
good.
it.
I'll say, yeah, emerald green.
Does it make you feel good? Like,
Yeah,
That's-
sure. I don't know that I have. I mean, nostalgia, I guess. Would
Like
be
as an
the
adult, I don't
reason.
have like, oh, that's my favorite color. Like those are my favorite crayons or anything, you know? I just I have a lot of
Okay.
blue stuff to wear. I don't know if it's because I don't know. Just very basic and
okay.
Like-
So now, next question. There's only two. This is the final question. Your favorite animal and why?
dude, I don't fucking know.
I have no
Um,
For
idea.
context, I said a dog. I was like, I just.
I was
love
just gonna
dogs.
say
I gave a better reasoning than that, though. Come on, we're making content.
I mean the first
here.
thing that came to mind. Like I'm not what are we on for me? I'm not a fucking 7-year-old.
I like tigers. Tigers are cool.
Okay.
Tigers are cool. That's a
Tigers
good
are
one.
pretty chill.
Tiger,
like-
why?
They are a majestic, handsome animal. They can trek multiple terrains. They are, arguably one of the most dangerous animals that lives on land.
Nice.
Cool colors. Not a lot of orange and black animals. Beautiful
Mm,
coat.
Okay.
I kind of deep down know it would kill me, but kind of want to cuddle them also. So that's kind of cool.
All right.
I'm
Wes?
gonna go. Mine's gonna be a dog too. It's gonna be like a husky, like a Siberian husky dog.
Ooh.
Be mine.
Okay.
Just a beautiful,
why?
majestic beast. And I would love to have as a life partner. Super smart.
Ooh.
Could, you know, I don't know. They
They're
look
loud.
sick. They look sick.
Okay. Well, the exercise was that so you like the color and the animal don't matter, but like the reasoning behind your color is how you see yourself, and the reasoning behind the animal is how others see you. So I think Brody might be a predator.
Wow.
People see
we've
me as a
uncovered his-
predator.
You said that your favorite animal is a tiger because they're like scary and you want to cuddle it, but they might kill you.
But that's how you said that's how other people see you.
Yeah.
Huh.
You guys gave the worst fucking examples. Mine was like spot on. Maybe because I knew it was like serious when someone was asking me.
Yeah, I don't know. I was.
Yeah, what are we doing?
That's the other thing. It's like I don't have like that off the top of my head, really. I don't know.
You guys
Who's
ruined
a
I
it.
see
favorite
myself
color
as
as
a
an
Power
adult?
Ranger.
I was
True.
like, does Brody think he's a Power Ranger?
Maybe I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Maybe you're
My
not.
example was like, oh,
What's your favorite color?
I said black, and I was like, oh, everything goes into it. It works well with like
Ha,
every other
slut.
color. Yeah, I know. And my reasoning was pretty good. Like, whatever. And then the dog was like, because they're loyal and like, just like you love being around them and they make you happy.
I said
Yep.
So,
My
it
answer for
worked.
both is just they kind of look cool. So if I
Yeah.
really boil it down to why I think that, it's mostly just because they kind of look cool.
Yeah, so maybe people just think you look cool and you're like,
I
"Yeah,
said
look
because
pretty
huskies
cool."
are very
Yeah.
smart and good partners and
So-
very loyal.
So
Get the
you
fuck off
think-
me. What do you want?
So you think that you're basic, like the color navy, but others think of you like a little loyal.
So
puppy
how is that a
dog.
bad answer? What you get
No,
off my
it's not.
back?
Brody kind of fucked it. It's okay.
Yeah, nice job, Brody, you idiot.
Last year, idiot.
What are you, an R word?
Yeah. I like
I like-
Power Rangers and
I like Power Rangers.
I want to hug a tiger. That's what I want to do.
Nice.
Can we go to the zoo? Fucking
You guys are going to
Yeah,
get me in trouble.
We are gonna go to the zoo.
Hey, can we cut that?
Bro.
You
Editor,
guys,
Hey,
Guys.
bleep that out.
guys, seriously.
cancel these men. I don't agree with their.
If you guys saw Don't Worry Darling and you're like, men are fucking terrible, drop us a fucking comment
Correct.
telling us how terrible men are.
Tell us how terrible we are.
Yeah, let us know that we're fucking scumbags. But unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about or say, I think that's a good stopping
good.
point.
Yeah, I
Seems
think
like-
after the
tonight. I'm gonna
R
go get
word
some
was thrown
food.
around, I think we should.
Yeah,
stop.
before we dig ourselves any deeper.
We didn't say Brody said the word.
Well, I said it. Whatever.
I said
what can you do?
R. You know,
Dude, it's the very end. People aren't even watching. It's fine.
that's
Whenever
true.
we do become
Fine.
famous and they dig this up and it's like, hey, you're canceled. Remember when you said this when no one was watching? Fuck it. Come for me. I don't give a shit. All right. Later. Bye.
Bye.